Alrighty, Dora the bloody Explorer, or the Explorer tank. I put it next to the Cromwell and Cromwell B, which is basically what it's based on in Blitz Stars, and there's very little difference, as you can see. The main differences are, and I've sort of felt this when I was running it, is that it's got less armour than a Cromwell B, but the aim time and the dispersion on the gun are superior. And that's borne out by the games that I played in it. So it's got fucking no armour. I mean, nothing at all. If you get shot, it goes in. Like Cromwell B, you can work with the turret on a ridgeline and you get quite a lot of bounces, actually, more than you should. With this thing, yeah, the turret's actually all right, but it really isn't reliable. And if you get hit anywhere else, it's straight in. It's literally straight in. The other thing is the gun depression. It's 8 degrees, I think, which is enough. I mean, it's more than enough to get the job done. But the Cromwell B, unless I'm wrong, it's something like 10 or 12 degrees of gun depression. So you can really ridge fight in that thing. Whereas with this, not so much. That said, it's an event tank. It's not free. I think it's a £5 if you bought the premium pass, or you can legitimately grind it, I guess. I don't know. I just bought the premium pass, whatever, mainly for the goodies and the free XP and all the other shit. And I ended up with this tank as well, and thought, well, I'll do a review on it. So there you go. So it gets out there really well. I think I've had it up to something like 63 kilometers an hour in a straight line. As you can see, it CODs things. So I've made a decision to push this M6, and I know I've got enough momentum, maneuverability, whatever you want to call it, to get around the fucking thing without problem. Has typically British gun in that it sort of pews, does not a lot of damage, as you can see. And then, you know, this is fucking Blitz for you. God knows how the loser Sherman shoots me in the arse. It's going to fucking turn his turret, shoot me again. Couldn't fucking make it up, but never mind, I'll get out of his way and at least I won't lose any more HP. No, fuck me. What is going on with this game? The fucking auto aim on some of these tanks is fucking bonkers. Whatever, fair play to him. Checked at the end of the game, he's the brains of the operation. He's on 55%, he can handle himself. And that's why I'm targeting him. I want him out. And there you can see, bounce into the turret. I was going to say no problem at all, but it generally is, but I actually managed to bounce. Next shot straight through, but I know that I can clear the Sherman, and I've got enough DPM to get busy with this Panzer, because it's one tier down. And he would be fucking dog-locked on me, wouldn't he? Now watch the gun. There you go. And that's what it will do. That's what it will do. The dispersion's really good. It's a really nice, accurate gun. Watch this. Yeah, of fucking course. Aha! They just know, don't they? They just fucking know. It's like you have a little poke to have a look, and of course they've got one in the fucking spout, and they're looking at you every single fucking time. Anyway, this P46 is about to do. It's a P46 anno. It's about to do what all P46 annos do, which is something stupid. It's decided to COD a T150, which got a truckload of hit points, and ignore me whilst I sit there chipping away at his arse. Because that's what you fucking do, innit? I mean, genius. The T150, I've half of a mind not to really help him out much, because he didn't help me much with the bloody loser Sherman when he should have pushed with me. But anyway. And you can see the gun. You see that? Like, fucking snapshot, straight through the top of the P43. No worries. No worries at all. Very good. And I'm just waiting for the AMX-12T to drop off the scope, because I've become fatalistic by this stage, and like everyone's fucking trying to kill me as usual. So I'm like, okay, I'll just re-camo and have a minute. And I'm actually going to wait for the team to do something and try and whittle that down a bit so that I can clip it out. And I realise I'm spotted. You see the light bulb? I'm spotted, but I don't really care, because I know that I can poke over the top of here and look at dispersion on the gun. I mean, it fucking sings. It's a lovely gun. So overall, the tank's not OP, but why should it be OP? Why does everything need to be OP? It doesn't fucking need to be OP. It can just be a fun tank to drive, which is what it is. So it's not an annihilator, but thank God that it's not. Thank God that Wargaming are actually still creating tanks that have balance, and if you know what you're doing, you can get a result out of. So well done to them. Nice little tank. I'd give it a go. See you. Bye.